ScrappinAbby, and Bella and I have something very exciting to share with you ladies today. First, let's get up a little bit so you ladies can see her. Say hi, Bella. Look up there. What's that? Say hi, everybody. Hi. So we have something very exciting to share with you all today, but Bella's going to take a little exit right now, so there you go. So I wanted to let all of you ladies know that about something that's new for me, and kind of conjuncts with the one of the many changes and things that I talked about in my Happy New Year video the other day. So this is just kind of one of many steps of things that I'm working towards this year. So I have let me just spit it out and say it, I guess. So I now have a P.O. box. That's right, a P.O. box. And I'm real classy here, putting on the back of this paper plate that I use when I spray stuff. So you can pause the video and write this down if you want. It's P.O. Box 1358, and I will also have that as part of my description box information, where I always type in about the video and kind of my other social media links. So that will now be added to that portion. It's always going to be there. So the reason I got a P.O. box is because I am moving forward with working on getting my website back up and running and getting some commission projects. Now I have I started kind of getting those people coming up to me and saying, hey, can you make me this, can you make me that, because they would see what I would make for myself and what's on my I forgot to show this to you. It's why it's in my hand. This is I was going to do this first. I totally just ruined what I was going to do. So I was going to flash this at you ladies, my beautiful little Dollar Tree lanyard. So yeah, I got a P.O. box. So because I would get, it's mostly like word of mouth, because I would make something, have it on my desk at work, or I'd make something as a gift for a coworker or family member, friend, whatever, or people come to me and say, hey, can you make me a card for so-and-so, or can you make this for so-and-so, and they'd pay me for it. So that's kind of how I kind of started making things for people as commission. So I'm not saying I'm going to open up a brick and mortar store. That's not happening. I'm just going to be doing projects kind of out of my craft room here as they kind of come in, and then as I can take orders and whatnot from people. So I will be doing the kind of final stages of my website, getting it redone, because I've had one for quite a few years, but I never really did much to it besides just putting some basic content on there. So I'm going to be with my husband's help, because he's a computer engineer, so he's knows exactly what to do with this kind of thing. So he's been helping me, but I'm kind of laying out how I want it to look. And so that's kind of why I got a P.O. box initially. One, so I could have kind of a landing place for people who want to order something from me, where they could send it to me and not be at my home address. Now there are a few of you ladies out there that I've gotten to know really well that have my home address. So it's mostly for privacy and security for me and my family, not to put my home address publicly on blast out there, but also because, as I mentioned before, this is our temporary home here in Florida, because we are leasing, because we are we wanted to kind of live here for at least a year to kind of find out what part of DeLand we wanted to live in to purchase a home. So I didn't want to have to mess with having to have multiple different addresses here in Florida, since I don't know anybody here except for the one other couple that made the move with us. Because back home, you know, I knew the neighbors and stuff, and they would say, hey, Abby, you got a package here, even though we moved or whatever. So just to kind of eliminate that, because nobody around here knows us, except just, hi, how you doing, neighbor, that kind of a thing. So that was kind of the main reason, is just for safety and security for my family, which I know a lot of you ladies will understand. Just not that I think you ladies are going to do anything bad, but it's just not, you know, a good idea to put personal information like that out there. So that is why I have that there. So I'm really excited about that, to have kind of a one spot where I can have ladies who communicate with me, whether it be on email, which is scrappinabby@gmail.com, whether you communicate to me via my blog, which I always have a link for that in my description box as well, whether you do email, blog, private message me here on YouTube, or if we happen to be Facebook friends already, you can just talk to me on Facebook if you want to do that way, and I can make just a whole gamut of different things. I don't want to bore you with like a laundry list of kind of things that I can do, but I will be writing something up, publish it on my blog, since I'll get my website. It's probably going to be like another week or so before I really get it where I want it to be. This kind of a laundry list, but basically anything you can think of, paper crafting wise, altered items, I mean, just all kinds of things. So maybe what I'll do is, once I get my website up and running until it's live, maybe what I'll do is another video announcing that, and kind of have a few different projects close at hand that I can show you samples of things that I can make or whatever. Like right now, I've been commissioned to make 3 different fabric books, and I will put a card and link the fabric book that I made for another client of mine. She's a friend of mine, but you know, that paid me to make something for her. So that's kind of what I'm kind of doing now. It's just something to help me break up my day and kind of help distract from my chronic pain from the trigeminal neuralgia and anesthesia dolorosa that I have. So I can no longer work outside my home because of that. So, and that's also why I want to kind of, you know, make this where it's something where I can kind of, you know, somebody communicates with me, they want something, I can work out the details, get the deadlines for it, whatever. And then, because there's some days I can't even be in this room, as you ladies know. And the only reason I'm even, you know, dressed in like outside clothes today, instead of just like my normal loungy, you know, workout kind of hanging around the house clothes, is because I had to go run another errand today. So there's just a lot of days I just don't get up and go out and do anything, unfortunately, because of this facial pain. So that's kind of another reason why I'm kind of trying to get back into that. So it kind of helps me with the depression that comes with dealing with chronic pain, and then, you know, basically having my life flipped upside down, out of my control at the age of 44. It started when I was 42-ish, somewhere around there, where, you know, just a year ago I was told you can no longer work outside the home because my pain was so bad that it's hard for me to talk for more than maybe, you know, I don't know, like a normal work day or half a work day, and the pain just all encompasses all of that. So a lot of the depression comes from that. I don't know why I'm oversharing this with you in my P.O. box thing. I'm so sorry, ladies. I just ramble, I guess. But that's kind of the reason why I'm trying to do this, is trying to get myself back in having a purpose to get up every day. I mean, aside from, you know, seeing my family and getting my daughter to school, things of that nature, but kind of something that's kind of for me. Even though I'll be creating things that aren't going to stay with me, it's still something for Abby, because I love to create and craft and design and make things for people. And it keeps me kind of busy and active, and I'm not just wanting to sit and, you know, lay in the bed or sit on the couch all day and kind of eat my feelings. That's not a good thing. When I put jeans on, I kind of notice that Abby's not been as active as she used to be, because so I'm trying to prevent that getting worse for me. So I'm just trying to keep myself busy, as I'm trying to say, I guess. So let me show you my P.O. Box number once again. And so it's P.O. Box 1358. I just got this yesterday, so I don't have the number memorized yet. And of course, I will have my city and zip code and state down below. It's DeLand, Florida, and it's 32724. But of course, that'll be in the description box below. So don't expect you ladies to remember that. So I'm really excited about that, and I'm looking forward to working on some different projects. I've had a few of the ladies already reach out to me asking, hey, can you make this, or, you know, would this be something you'd be interested in making for me, that kind of a thing. So I'm really excited about that, having this opportunity to where I can kind of, you know, at my leisure, kind of making things. I mean, you know, I'm not going to take like a month to make, you know, something simple like, you know, a card or whatever. I mean, I'll work out the deadline time frame with the person who contacts me, but it's just nice knowing that I kind of have also the freedom of, you know, yeah, you know, I can take a little bit of time off if I need to. I can stop and go lay down if I need to. So I think this is going to be a really good positive thing for me. And it's just little stuff here and there. It's not like I'm making some big massive career out of this to where my husband can quit working. You know, it's not like that. So anyway, I just want to share that with you ladies. I'm really excited about that. And again, that is just one of the many steps that's part of the whole kind of goal, I guess, I have for 2017. And I'm also going to be filming a different video. I don't know if I'll do it today or not, because my face is kind of hurt from talking so much. I had an appointment earlier today, but about kind of what my word is for 2017. So I don't want to just like flash it up on my Instagram or my Facebook like I've done in the past. I kind of want to explain why I'm choosing the word I'm choosing this year. So watch for that video as well. And I hope I'm looking in the right place, because I'm staring at myself in the viewfinder. I'm probably completely not looking at you guys except for right now. I'm so sorry. I need to put a little thing on my camera that reminds me, Abby, look here. So I'm so sorry. So I'm just excited to share this with you, ladies, that I've got a P.O. box now. So something I've been wanting to do for quite some time, even before we moved. And I just never got around to getting it done. And so now I did it, and that's that. So I will see you ladies later. Happy scrapping, happy planning, and happy crafting. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. And look forward to some more videos. I'm going to be editing today, because I can do that from laying down in my bedroom. And I'm getting a couple haul videos up for you. And I'm currently finishing up another project for Mona Me Gabby. I have one done. I think I published that one. I can't remember. But I'm working on a second project right now, and I'm almost done with that. So I'll be getting that video up and edited hopefully sometime tomorrow, late afternoon, evening. So I will see you ladies next time. Thanks so much for your time. Bye.